I'm going to show you how to use deployment via WDS. So the first thing we're going to do is click the Server Manager, click on Roles, select Add Roles, click Next, and we're going to select the Windows Deployment Services, followed by Next. It's always good to read this information here. And as you can see, Microsoft Windows operating system remotely on computers that are PXE enabled. To learn more how to create and configure Windows virtual machine, please look at the first video on the playlist. So we're going to click Next. We're going to install the two role services. Click Next, followed by Install. And with the magic of editing, we'll be right back. The Windows Deployment Services has successfully been installed. So we could close this and we can minimize this. So what we're going to do now is going to start Administrative Tools, Windows Deployment Services. We're going to expand the server, and as we can see, there's an exclamation mark, which means the server needs to be configured. So we're going to right click, Configure Server. So as you can see here, please take a look at my previous videos before attempting to install or run Windows Deployment Services. So we're going to click Next. There was asking for a part, see remote install, that seems to be good. Ideally you want to put this on a disk that has plenty storage, but for the sake of this video we're going to leave it as it is. Click Next. As you can see, this is the warning. Do I want to continue? Yes. Okay, if a DHCP server is running on the Windows Deployment Services server, Windows Deployment Server must be configured not to listen on port 67. Okay, so we have a DHCP server running, so we'll click this. And the other thing, add the DHCP option tag 60 must be added to all DHCP scope on your DHCP server. Non-Microsoft DHCP server require manual configuration of the DHCP option tag 60. So we're going to configure the DHCP option 60 to PXE client. So we're going to click Next. Pre-boot execution environment PXE client must be pre-staged in the Active Directory domain services. When a client computer is pre-staged, it is also called a known client. So below here, choose the appropriate answer. Policy below: do not respond to any client computer. Respond to only to known client. Respond to all known or unknown client. So for the sake of this video, we're going to respond to known and unknown clients, and we're going to leave this option blank. So we're going to click Finish. So with the magic of editing, we'll be right back. So now we're going to add image to the Windows Deployment Server. So we'll leave this click and press Finish. So we're going to browse. Expand my computer. Expand the CD drive. I'm going to click Sources, because inside there is where it's going to be. Click OK. Click Next. I'm going to ask you to create an image group. So I'm going to call this Windows Vista. Click Next. Review the following settings. Okay, everything seems to be good here. So as we can see, it's successfully find one boot image and one installed image. Click Next. So it's going to add the image right now. So we'll be right back. It has finished installed. So we're going to click Finish. And as we can see, if we click on the install images, we can see Windows Vista. If we click on the boot images, we can see some additional information and the setup that we're going to be using. So there you go. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go into the Oracle VirtualBox Manager. Before we start this, we're going to right click, go into settings, go into system, go into processor, and we want to make sure that this is checked because this is needed. Like I said before, please check my first video in the playlist to learn more how to install and configure a virtual machine. So I'm going to click OK. The second thing, I have disabled the optical drive. So as you can see here, there's only the hard disk. This is just to make the video more fluid, so there will be no other option asking you to load a disk. So it will just load straight over the network via the WDS. I'm going to right click, select start, click normal start. I'm going to press F12 and then select L for LAN. And I'm going to press F12 again. I'm going to maximize this. And as you can see, it's starting to load the files. So I'm just going to wait a second to ensure it's Windows Vista that is loaded up. Okay, it's now starting to boot. As we can see here, it marks Windows Deployment Services and it gets the option to click. So we're going to just click next. We need to enter a username and password. So we're going to, obviously we have to use an admin user. So that's exactly what we're going to do here now. And we're going to put in a password. Okay. As we can go, we can see there's a Windows Vista Enterprise because there's only one operating system we actually load up. We're going to click next. Okay, next. Okay, we're just waiting for the server. The installation has started. If anytime you're trying to use a WDS server and you get any error stating that the DHCP server may not be running, just restart and just try again, because sometimes it may assign an address that is already in use. That's why I get in some problem. Normally restarting should help with the problem. Okay, so I'm going to let this install and we'll be right back. It's going to restart. These are the various options. I'm going to leave everything as it is for the sake of the video and click next. I'm going to accept the license terms. Click next. I'm just going to create a user. I'm just going to create a built-in user. This is built into the computer. That's called Colin John Smith. Click use recommended settings. This is going to adjust the time zone. Click next. So this is a work network. Start. Windows Vista has finished loaded up, so we're going to log in. Okay, we're going to log on to the custard domain. So I'm going to simply use John Smith and put in the password. Okay. So a few things we're going to look for. We're going to go to Start, right click, go into Properties, and we're going into Advanced System Settings. We're just going to use the administrator username and password. And we're going to look for the computer name. And as we can see, the computer is named administrator1.costat.itech124.com. The second thing we're going to do, we're going to go into Start. We're going to do Command Prompt, and I'm going to put IP config /all. As we can see here, we can see that it has been given an IP address of 192.168.1.3. Now I'll go back into Windows Server 2008. I'm going to click Start, Administrative Tools, DHCP, expand the server, expand IPv4, expand the scope. I'm going to select the leases. And as you can see, let me just expand this a little bit. You can see administrator1.costat.itech124.com is on IP address 192.168.1.3. So you have successfully installed an operating system using the Windows deployment services.